evening, everyone. I'm glad everybody make it safe and sound here. Dr. Hebert, how are you, sir? So for those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Saqib Ahmad. Currently, I am chair of the department at Hurley Medical Center. I will start with a big folder because since everybody who knows Dr. Hebert needs a 20 years of folder in this. So we're going to go over quite a few things about Dr. Hebert. We start with thanking Almighty God for this day and all of us to be able to make it here. And all this, we're going to start with two things. The song you just heard is, we're going to go to the slideshow. Can you go to the slideshow, please, from the attending slideshow? We have the video first. Okay, go to the video then.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert. Thank you so much for your many years of service and leadership to Hurley Medical Center. Thank you also for all the training of physicians that you've done, particularly those physicians that still practice at Hurley today. On behalf of the Hurley Board of Managers and the executive team, we wish you a very happy and healthy retirement.
So by now, all of us know we are gathered here to celebrate the legacy of an incredible man and doctor. Every person in this room has been affected by the kindness and care displayed by Dr. Hebert, but his impact extends far beyond the walls of Hurley Medical Center. Each of you, without a doubt, have your own story of the day you met Dr. Hebert, and I have to write the whole story here because I don't want to forget anything today. But my story is 2-hour-long phone call where I was offered a position that would change my life. The phone call is the reason I'm here today, thanks to Dr. Hebert's believing in me. It is at that moment where I did not only find my program director, I found a mentor and a friend. And I have been thankful for every conversation since then and the endless knowledge provided to me. I have 2-3 funny moments to share with you with Dr. Hebert. First of all, he never pronounced my name right. So even now, in 19-20 years later, he still cannot say Saqib. He called me Squab, he called me Steve. He gave me a lot of names. And that's why he tried to avoid saying my first name and end up saying Dr. Ahmad every time. And we always share this memory and laugh about it, and it's always interesting because I guess the pharmaceutical company, there was a squeeb pharmaceutical company used to. Second, there is another memory I have of Dr. Hebert in the OR. My first year, second year, and the people who are here go to the OR with me, and they know about this somewhat. Dr. Hebert and I doing laparoscopic surgery together, and he was my first attending who did the surgery as a laparoscopic surgeon. And what he did to me that day, and it was, most of you who know me in the OR, they know how I handle things now, but at that time I was just the first time going to the OR. So what he did, he keep moving the monitor. So sometimes the monitor was on the foot side of the patient, sometimes on the head side of the patient, and I keep struggling. For a half hour later, I said, Dr. Hebert, what's going on? I cannot even put a simple clip on the tube. And so there's Dr. Hebert, and he's laughing and laughing and laughing. So it gave me that inspiration to keep going on this, and obviously it became to the point where sometime I get called to his OR now to help him. So it's an honor, Dr. Hebert. One more small incident, it could have become a very bigger incident. We were traveling together and coming back from Orlando, and we landed on Detroit Airport. And the way we have grown up over the years and our culture has taught us that we should take care of the luggage for any elderly traveling with you. So I decided, okay, I'm going to hold his bag and I'm going to go. And he was going to call the TSA on me that a brown boy took my it can be funny in his own ways, but that day was dangerously funny because Dr. Hebert has been a true mentor to me all these years. His mentorship extends beyond medicine, beyond surgery, includes everything that is truly important in life. He has a good, honest heart and a genuine soul. He says what he means what he says. If he doesn't mean it, he won't say it, and if he doesn't say it, he doesn't mean it. Dr. Hebert's work ethic is unlike any other I have seen. His leadership is loved by all. When he speaks, everyone listens. Learning from him is an honor and a privilege that I hope no student of his ever takes for granted. I guess I'll call the two people here on the podium now who knows Dr. Hebert longer than I do. Is Dr. Tiffany Hebert and Mrs. Nicole Graham.
He's supposed to be live.
Yeah.
He's not used to it.
We'll start.
Hello, everyone. I am never more aware of how fleeting time is than when I look at your inquisitive, sometimes sneaky, always sensitive, always sweet grandsons. I'm sure you had these same thoughts occasionally when it came to myself, Tiffany, Sean, and Brian. We want to give our kids time, specifically quality time. And Daddy, you are the master of this. You have approached your calling as an obstetrician gynecologist with a special zeal. I know how hard you have worked for all of these years. You gave your patients and Hurley 100% of your time in order to give your family 110%. We have wanted for nothing. In fact, I'm sure you gave us more than what we probably deserved at times. Your hard work and work ethic is phenomenal and well known. We are all bursting here with pride. Proud of all your accomplishments, proud of all the knowledge you have passed on to others, proud of the patience and kindness you use when conveying that knowledge. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the influence of your parents on this path you have chosen. Grandma and Grandpa were huge advocates of both education and public service. Josie Lee and John Hebert could only have looked at you as a young boy and envisioned the life you would someday lead. You were able to bring that vision to fruition. I know they're looking down and beaming with pride. On behalf of myself and our entire family, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you. This group is filled with those who have always been family, as well as those who have become a part of our family. Co-workers, residents, and many, many good friends are all here today. For all the love you have shown our father, on behalf of myself, my sister Tiffany, my brother Sean, my brother Brian, who's watching via computer and could not join us, and especially our mother Nelda, wife to the man of honor, our family is forever grateful. Thank you so much for coming today.
Daddy, you have been just as generous with your time to the community as you have to your family. You have mentored and parented 6 foreign exchange students from Brazil, Colombia, Sweden, Germany, and Belgium. You have trained countless medical students and residents. And I was lucky enough to have the unique experience of being both your daughter and your medical student. I got to experience firsthand your passion for teaching, your calm, guiding hands in the OR, and the stellar example of professionalism and humanism in medicine that you embody. You put in so much time and hard work into building the future of medicine for the Flint community. I'm proud to wish you a long, peaceful retirement to enjoy the fruits of your labor. We plan on taking advantage of your time off to send you our children.
So while we're waiting for Dr. Leach to join online, we're going to go ahead and share some of Dr. Hebert's life moments with us. To hear the message from Dr. Leach. He is a professor and chair of department at Lansing MSU.
Well, it's really a privilege, and Dr. Hebert is one of the consummate physicians in our practice of women's health, obstetrics, and gynecology. Dr. Hebert started almost 30 years ago. It involved the College of Human Medicine, trained hundreds, literally hundreds of medical students in obstetrics and gynecology, almost 80 residents in obstetrics and gynecology that went on to practice in our field. I think really there's no other program that Dr. Hebert led in obstetrics and gynecology here in Flint, Michigan, that actually provided more residents to go into subspecialty training than any other academic program really in the state. These are really attributes of a superior physician educator, a dedicated obstetrician gynecologist. But more importantly to me, Dr. Hebert was really a mentor. He was probably the most dedicated physician I've ever seen. I think that many people who have met Dr. Hebert will know that his gentleness, his kindness, his humbleness is really an attribute that we all aspire to. So just a small token, Dr. Hebert, from our Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology at the College of Human Medicine at Michigan State University that reads, in appreciation of your 25 years of service as clerkship director and also as the residency director, John, I can think of no other person that in my life as a professional that I can hold this honor to. It's really been a privilege to be a colleague. A round of applause for that.
I just wanted to say thank you, Dr. Leach. I really appreciate this. I will treasure it. 25 years as both the clerkship director and the residency program director. It has been a challenge, but it's been a challenge of love. When I see the success of my medical students and the success of those residents that I have trained, it really does gives my heart a warm feeling. I know I have graduates all over this country who have done well, who have excelled. I don't take credit for all of their accomplishments, but I think I perhaps gave them that nudge to become successful. So to all my graduates and fellow students, and I see names up there, all the students, friends, and people that I haven't seen in years. Thank you for joining today with this celebration. I plan to retire, but not disappear. So I hope to be around to still continue to contribute to undergraduate medical education and graduate medical education in any way that I can. And Dr. Leach, thank you so much for coming to this occasion. I really, truly appreciate it. This is pretty good.
So, we hear a list of things we learned from Dr. Hebert, and all of us here back here, especially all the residents are here, they can tell you every long list of things we learned from Dr. Hebert. But I'm going to tell you one thing, and I think it helped me all along, is being available for your patients and your colleagues and your residents and your attendings anytime they need you. So I remember there was Dr. Hebert was on a cruise vacation, and there was a big conflict between the residents and the department, but Dr. Hebert was available to take care of that problem right from the cruise. So, and able to fix the problem. So, one of those characteristics which you don't find on daily basis in every attending. Once they are on vacation, they are on vacation. But that's what I feel, that's one of those characteristics which I learned and kept with me all along. Thank you, Dr. Hebert, again. Obviously, it's a sad moment for us for losing a mentor, But as Dr. Hebert says, he is retiring but not disappearing. So we definitely are happy for you that you can move on to your next chapter of life, where you're going to obviously join Dr. Yagi in the back here. He just came back from rock climbing. Oh, he left? Oh. So he said he'd be more honored to you to join his team for rock climbing and skydiving. But you definitely deserve a long, healthy retirement. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for your years of service to our country. And if Dr. Hebert was a part of the Navy, Army, to your patients, to the labor and delivery floor, and to the hospital as a whole. Thank you very much, Dr. Hebert. Now we move on to the next part, which is a tribute to you from the residents.
Hey, Dr. Hebert, congratulations on your retirement.
We want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to become skilled and qualified OBGYNs. We will take what we learn from you and carry that on into our own practices.
You have been such a great example of patience, understanding, and a kind heart. We are very lucky that you are our mentor and that you took us under your wings as if we were your family.
And Hurley is definitely going to miss you, but your legacy will live on through residents, through patients, and through your colleagues. For this new chapter in your life, we wish you good health, happiness, and to have a great time. And we definitely have to say that you were more than adequate.
Hello, Dr. Hebert. To me, you're not just our program director, you are a father figure to all of us. I remember when I was in first year and I went through the hardship of going through an accident and ending up with my son being hurt. And you told me it's time now for you to take care of your family first, then we can make up for the time off later. That took a huge toll of my chest, and I really appreciate your support throughout that time. It's something that I will cherish for life. And I want you to know that I will miss you, and I know you'll miss my calls, even though it was crazy. But I really appreciate you a lot. You are a legend. Thank you, Dr. Hebert.
So, Dr. Hebert, how would you describe your experience with Marwa?
More trauma. It's always traumatic. You know that little, what is that cartoon with Peanuts, and what is the little guy's name? He walks around with a cloud over his head,
Yes, from Charlie Brown.
Yeah, what is his name?
Is it Linus?
I don't know, but
No, I don't know.
everybody else could be out having a great time, but he's always got a cloud over his head. That's how I feel when I'm with Mark.
I love it.
Oh my! I have one more wish before you go home and retire. I want you to join me for one last call. After you finish this party, I will wait you. I'm on call tonight, so I'll wait you there. Bye-bye.
Dr. Hebert, I just want to start by saying congratulations on your retirement. I am so proud to not only be part of your last group of interns, but also to have had you as a mentor from the beginning of my OBGYN training as a third-year medical student almost 3 years ago. Part of the reason why I decided to stay at Hurley was because I was so inspired by your dedication to the city of Flint and the way that you have shaped the careers of so many physicians who work here. Hurley will never be the same without you, but your presence will be felt every day in all of the lessons that you have taught us. Congratulations again, and we'll miss you.
Hey, Dr. Hebert, I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement, and thank you so much for dedicating so much of your career to training residents like myself. and I wish you all the best in whatever life has for you next. I know you are counting down the days, so congratulations again.
Dr. Hebert, I just want to thank you so much for everything you've done for us during our residency careers. When I think about you, I always think about how you're a pillar, an example of someone who's one of the hardest working people I've ever met. Whether it's inpatient care, taking care of the residents, taking care of your own family, you have always set an example of hard work. I have one memory of us back in my night float when I was a second year. You had just come back from your vacation in Australia, and we had both gotten the flu, and you still were, making rounds to 1 East. Both of us were wearing our masks and coughing, and we looked horrible. But I always have this memory of you just, even through the worst of it, you've always been a hard worker. You've always answered my phone calls, whether it was in the middle of the day or at 6 p.m. or at night, on the weekend. You've always been there for us, and that's never ever going to leave our hearts or our memories. So I just want to thank you so much for everything you've done. You've given me the opportunity to be an OBGYN and learn from you. I always tell patients that Dr. Hebert has been here for 46 years, and he's one of the best. He's probably delivered all of Flint. So you have really made a big influence on a lot of people. Thank you so much.
Hey boss, so we are going to miss you so much, and hope to stay in touch, and you're the reason why we're all here, so I appreciate everything you did for me and for everyone in this program.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert, for your retirement. I'm really happy for you. Thank you so much for everything you did for us. It was an honor working together. Hopefully we see you around at Hurley. Happy retirement.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert. We'll miss you.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert, for your retirement. I really want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to become an OBGYN. I wish you good luck in the next phase of your life and retirement. We are really, truly gonna miss you.
Hebert, big congratulations on retirement. We're so excited for you, but we're also going to miss you. We don't know what we're gonna do without you. I want to thank you for dedicating yourself and your career to Hurley and to making some pretty awesome OBGYNs. You should be so proud of all of your accomplishments, and I am so honored to be a small part, but a part of the legacy that you leave behind. I know that we'll go forward with your strength and compassion in everything that we do. So cheers to you and to the next big adventure.
Yasmin, when you think of Dr. Hebert, what do you remember the most?
I think now putting the schedule together, I think that the master schedule is never finalized until the year is over. What about you, Mara?
I think of Dr. Hebert as the sweetest, the most humble and kindest person ever. Thank you for everything, Dr. Hebert. Lots of love. How about you, Hoda? What would you say to Dr. Hebert?
I think I would think of Dr. Hebert as head of a family more than head of department, the second family that we all look forward to. Thank you, Dr. Hebert. What about you, Fatma?
When I think about Dr. Hebert, I think about how he's one of the kindest and most patient people. He always says he has his 4 children at home, but then his 16 children at Hurley. So you're really the most loving person. So we really will miss you a lot.
We love you, Dr. Hebert.
From the class that drove you crazy, the all-girl class that drove you crazy.
Miss you, Dr. Hebert.
Miss you, Dr. Hebert.
Love you. Lots of love.
Hey Dr. Hebert, I'm really not sure from where to begin or what to say because you can't really put 40 years of service into words. You have definitely left a legacy and touched so many lives, be it patients, nurses, medical students, residents, even fellow attendings. Your legacy will continue to live through them. When I think of you, I really think that you represent the true definition of a leader, someone who's very supportive, a very hard worker. I don't think even residents work as many hours as you do with the calls you do. What I can say is you lead by example and always show up, even when you're so tired or even when your health wasn't really at its best, you were always there. And that just makes everyone want to give everything that they have. And I think that's the best example of leadership that you could have presented us with. When you get feedback, it's always honest, but you never make anybody feel little. We all look up to you as a father figure, and we really hope that you consider us as your children, like you always say. I really wish that one day I would be able to say that I have impacted the number of people that you have impacted, or even half of them. I'm so honored that you gave me an opportunity to become a chief this year. I'll really try to the best of my ability to live up to that example of a leader that you have set. And if there's anybody who has truly earned a retirement, it is for sure yourself. I hope that each day of this retirement is a celebration of your efforts throughout the years, and that you enjoy it as much as possible with your family and friends. Best of luck, and we're really gonna miss you. I have nothing else to say. Bye.
Hi, Dr. Hebert. What to say you? I'm very sad and super mad that you are leaving. But I would say the journey of every 24907 to 26751, the million people who have taken that journey would not have been so easy without your guidance. So cheers to the long walk that you had, and cheers to years of retirement life that you will be having. So enjoy, travel, spend time with your family, and relax. Take care.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert, on your retirement. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you have done, for all your support and all the mentorship. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. I would like to wish you all the very best for this next phase in the journey of your life. Thank you again for everything.
Congratulations on your retirement, Dr. Hebert. I have a lot of great memories with Dr. Hebert, but by far my most favorite is every time I went to talk to him about something serious or something important to me, and he starts playing on his little violin on his phone. Thank you so much, Dr. Hebert, for everything you have done for me. Thank you for your tremendous support, and congratulations on an inspiring career. I wish you all the best in the journey to come. Have fun in Hawaii and all your upcoming trips. Thank you and congratulations.
Hi, Dr. Hebert. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm so happy to be here to honor and celebrate everything that you've done for Michigan State University, Hurley Medical Center, and the beautiful community of Flint. Thank you for taking a chance on me as a resident 5 years ago. I truly would not be the physician I am today without all of the opportunities and support that you've provided, and I will always be grateful with each step of my career. Thank you and happy retirement.
Hey, Dr. Hebert, this is Subia. I wanted to congratulate you on your retirement, and on this occasion I wanted to bring up a sweet memory that I have about you. During my interview process, you told me that in the United States you were among the program directors that has held this position for the longest. I was really impressed about that, and I realized it's probably because you're the most humble, the most hardworking person that I've ever met. I truly appreciate for what you've done for the residents, for the residency program, for me, and at the end, or last but not the least, I would say, as a program director, you were adequate.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert, on your retirement. I wish I could have said that to you in person, but my current program director is not as cool as you to let me travel right now. I think of you as a great person who really helped us a lot. All the residents who've been through the Hurley OBGYN program, you helped us to grow, being a better person and a better physician. And personally, I owe you throughout my life to how you helped me and what I'm in currently. I wish you the best for your retirement and looking forward to see you soon when you have more time to travel. Thanks.
My favorite memory of Dr. Hebert is not actually OBGYN related. It's actually when he fell down on my son while doing the cha-cha slide at the Hurley annual Christmas party. The thing that I've learned from Dr. Hebert over the years is how to be a professional, caring, great physician, how to pay it forward, and being compassionate in what I do. How my life has been impacted by him, honestly, I wouldn't be where I am today without him. Currently, I'm doing my maternal fetal medicine fellowship in New York, and I can remember seeing him when I was a child while I would come to Hurley with my father, and I also remember sitting in his office for residency interviews. I truly, honestly owe him everything, and I hope to continue to make him proud in my future endeavors. I wish him a relaxing retirement to enjoy his family and his grandchildren. I wish him and his family health and happiness. And thank you for everything, Dr. Hebert.
Big boss, congratulations. You know, many people can look back at their careers and think, man, I had a long career. And some people can look back at their careers and think, man, I had a successful career. But only few people can look back at their careers and think, man, I had a long, successful, satisfaction career. And for that, I congratulate you. You know, I'd like to think that sometime in 2014, you were sitting on your desk, looking at your rank list, and you thought to yourself, man, I'm gonna take a risk today. Or man, feeling lucky today. But for some reason or another, you chose my name, and you ranked me, and you changed my life, and you made my dreams come true, and you made me the person, the physician, the doctor that I am today. And for that, I thank you. You know, we share many memories together. You practically had me living in the hospital for 4 years, but only few come to mind. Like, remember the one time we held you hostage in your office and we made demands and none of those demands were met? Or for some reason, every time you saw me and I talked to you, you wanted me to see your violin skills? Or remember that one time we were doing a C-section and I was showing off like I always have. And I told you, man, I'm good. I'm so good. I was tying knots in the womb. And without hesitation, you looked at me and you said, that explains a lot. Congratulations, Dr. Hebert. I just want you to know that for me, you are a teacher, a mentor, and a father, and I'm forever grateful. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert. Really happy for you. You've been one of the most influential people in my career, and wish you nothing but the best. Wish you the best of health, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Congratulations again.
Hey, Dr. Hebert. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm sure your grandkids will be happier to have you spend more time with them. I'm grateful to you for allowing me the opportunity to be one of your residents. I am what I am today because of you, and I thank you for that. I think you're a prime example of how to be a professional clinician and educator. Thank you so much, and best of luck.
My name is Anwar Jackson. I'm a 2019 graduate of the Hurley OBGYN residency program. And my favorite memory of Dr. Hebert is we were doing a C-section together, and I was wearing a Texas-themed scrub cap because I'm a native Texan, very proud native Texan. And Dr. Hebert saw it and immediately said, son, let me tell you about Texas. And then we spent the rest of the C-section learning all about Dr. Hebert's opinions about my home state. But that's not the only thing I learned from Dr. Hebert. In addition to all the excellent clinical training he gave us, I think the most important thing I learned from him was how to be an humble, compassionate, and capable leader. Like, no matter how stressful things got, Dr. Hebert was always ready and prepared to say and do the right things. Dr. Hebert, you mean more to us than you'll ever know, and none of us would be where we are today without your guidance, and without your kind and caring nature. And I hope you have a very happy, long retirement. You definitely deserve it. But we love you, Dr. Hebert.
This is Dr. Hebert's son from Hong Kong.
Hi, Dad. Congratulations. Yes, this is Brian from Hong Kong. It's really nice seeing this and hearing what everyone else came out. I wish I could be there. Love you, and congratulations again.
We also have Dr. Hebert's other son, Sean, here.
Wasn't expecting to speak tonight, but I just want to say congratulations, Dad. Truly blessed to have had you as a father and still have you as a father. You've been more than words can say. I was not ready to speak, so sorry. Give me a second. I'm really truly happy for your retirement, and just want you to know you're retired from work, not from being our father. And I just wish you the best, and I love you.
So we do have a few more items left for the program, but first of all, I would like to invite all my committee members who helped arrange this event here. And go ahead, Dr. Holmes. Liz is here. Dr. Holmes? Anybody else here on the committee? Matty is here. Matty, come on, please. Join us. So, this event is possible with this committee, but I think there's one person stand out specifically is Liz. And she put together, I would say 90% of everything is done here today. So give her a little round of applause. And I would like to provide an opportunity for us to band together and allow your legacy to become a permanent part of Hurley. I am pitching a campaign to fund the naming of our labor and delivery floor as John Hebert III Labor and Delivery. Dr. Hebert given us so much for his time and energy, and now it is our turn to do something for him. Everyone who walks these halls in the future or now should know his name, so let's make that happen. For that, I would like to kick off this fundraiser by pledging a whopping $1 now. I'm pledging for $10,000. So I would like you to take a moment on your tables. There is a card you can scan and donate while we listen to this next video. Thank you very much, everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to say to you, Dr. Hebert, congratulations on a job well done. This next song I'm going to sing, you'll recognize the tune. The words have been switched around a little bit to fit the occasion, and it is called At Last. Your retirement has come along. Your long days and night calls are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last. Your working days are through. No more emails to answer. He'll forward them all back to you. live your dreams of going to Disneyland, to spend more time with your grandkids. You'll get a thrill destroying your alarm clock and sleeping in. From now on, oh yeah, smile, a big smile, joy and relax. For here we are celebrating for your retirement.
This is the card. Feel free, please. Last but not the least, I'm going to. You want to talk something, Dr. I have 1 more minute, then I'll bring you up back. I'm going to take a moment to say thank you to Mrs. Hebert. Can you give us a minute here, please? So, from a hospital side, all the work, as I said, 90% of work was done by Liz. The other 90% was work was done by her to make this happen. So, a round of applause for her. All those on the table, all those nice setup. I guess she can tell you where she came up with the idea and.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting to speak, but thank you again. I like decorating and always doing a little something, and I have a good friend named Deatrice Linton who helps me, and she started off helping me, and then she ended up being better. So she's the creative mind to the little positions on the table, and so I'm just so happy that John is finally getting a chance to just relax. Because when we go on vacations, we just have a blast. But when he's working every day, you can just see he's so tired. And I hate to see him tired, and I like seeing when he comes home. So now, he's home with me all the time. Thank you.
Again, I want to thank everyone for coming. It's been 46 years since I first came to Hurley as an intern right out of medical school. But I'm proud to say that this lady at my side here has been with me 48 years come August 18th. So even longer than my Hurley family, this has been my family. Again, I want to thank everyone. I mean, I'm really surprised to see so many people here, and surprised to see the different names that pop up on the screen. Friends, classmates from school, some people that I haven't seen in years. And I want to thank them all for joining us. This is what live stream or Zoom meeting. Okay, I should know that. All we've been doing the whole year is Zoom meeting. But again, I want to thank everyone for participating and everyone for coming. And I can't name everyone. I'm still not even sure who all is here. I was just trying to making the rounds and making sure that I get to say hello to everybody. I was pleased to see that a couple of my siblings are here, and I wanted to recognize them. My sister Julia and her husband Lemuel are here from Ohio. And you've met my son Sean, who came from Colorado. And we had a chance to see my son in Hong Kong. And my niece, who is a newlywed, is here from Grand Rapids with her husband. And my sister from Florida, Joan Hebert, is here. And then, of course, I have 4 grandchildren, and I'm really happy to see 2 of them here. These are the 2 who are out of school already. The other 2 live in New York, and their school year is not over yet. But their mother is here, and that's my daughter, Tiffany. So Tiffany and Nicole, again, thank you for being here. Corey, my son-in-law, thank you. You know, it's really gives me great pleasure to say that Corey, my son-in-law, is a successful general surgeon, also one of my former students. And of course, my daughter, Tiffany, a very successful pathologist and also a residency program director, is also one of my students. Old friends, our neighbors from across the street, Gwen and Gordon. Cox are here. Okay, and former resident I talked to this morning. I haven't seen him yet. Dr. Joseph Majid and his wife, Saima Ashraf, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for coming. I talked to Joseph this morning, and it's his birthday, and I wished him a happy birthday. I didn't know I'd be seeing him this afternoon, so thank you for coming. Jimmy Graham, thank you for being here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Lisa Bertrand, former coordinator, is here. I know I shouldn't have started this because I'm going to leave somebody out there. I'm just so happy that there are so many people here. And please, my neighbor next door, former neighbors, former manager, Jace, please don't be upset with me if I didn't call you by name. Dr. Ganhart is here, former resident at an MFM position in Kansas City. Maddie Scott, Willa Crawley, some of the Chris Dusso, some of the folks that I worked with on nursing for years and years. And I'm going to stop there because I know I can't name everybody out there. And I'm still not even sure who all is out there because I didn't get to see everybody. But again, I've had a long career, and to have it end with this celebration certainly is another highlight of my career. I'll never forget it. I'll cherish it. I want copies of the video. And again, thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Holmes. Thank you, all the residents, current residents, past residents. I love you all. It's been a long journey, and it's not over. You just go to a different phase, a new chapter. Thank you all for coming.
We'll stop here and we'll give you moments to spend with Dr. Hebert, and I want to thank you everyone for your time here today. Congratulations, Dr. Hebert, on your retirement. I wish you many years of joy and relaxation. There are some other people like to speak for a minute or two, so they're walking up here, and then we'll let them say their talk.
Congratulations, Dr. Hebert. I think most of all of you know me. I'm Teresa.
I was a registered nurse on labor and delivery for 34 years. So Dr. Hebert and I go back a long way. A long way. When he was, he had a labor patient many years ago, and it was in the old unit in room 3. And when he went into the room, the patient grabbed him over the neck, pulled him towards her bed and said, "John, oh John." I've never even called him John. I was there when their second baby boy was born. I gave him his first bath. When Tiffany came through as a student, Dinona put her baby picture up on the wall. But we've had a lot of great times, wonderful career. And you always treated me with the most utter respect and confidence, always. And to end it with a little laugh, we do have a lot in common, you know. We both had our knees replaced, and we finally stopped dyeing our hair.